All right, peace and blessings, everybody. This is Reverend Q, the Master Oracle, coming to you from reverendq.org. I wanted to share something with you. I am up on assignment at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sharing this because this came to me in a very, very powerful way. And I'm going to actually start doing a series on it. So stay tapped in, stay tuned on, subscribe to this channel because you're going to be getting more and more of this as it comes through. What Spirit gave to me was that at any moment, things can happen. At any moment, things can change. At any moment, things can start to unfold in your life. And so what I'm going to start doing is sharing a series of at any moment videos. And I want you to really tap into this because what's awesome about it is whatever Spirit gives me, I'm going to start to share. However Spirit wants to show up, I'm going to start to share how at any moment things can start to change. So I'll give you an example. Today, I was actually reading a article, and it was just talking about a better life or whatever. So I want to share just this, what I got from this article, about how at any moment you can have a better life. At any moment, you can start to have a better life. And so I'm going to give you a quick 10 tips on how to start to do that. Number one is start by being grateful for what you do have. Be grateful for what you do have in your life. Be grateful for the food that you have. Be grateful for whatever income or monies you might have coming in right now. If you don't have any money coming in right now, be grateful for whatever the things that you have for you that are available. Be grateful for that, because the gratitude starts to shift the way you start to vibrate with what you have right now and starts to amplify and build in bigger things later. All right. So number one, be grateful for what you have. Number two, start your day the night before. Now, this is really interesting. This is what I like to do. I go into meditation in the morning, and I go into meditation in the evening. The reason why, in the evening, I'll just sit and I'll meditate and I'll kind of build my day up for the next day. In the morning, I might have some dreams. I might have some things that come through. And so in the morning, what I'll do is I'll meditate for my day based on whatever came through for me at night or whatever. And that actually gets my day kind of really going for me as well. But start your day the night before. If you might have to take some notes, if you might have to write some lists down, it makes life run a lot smoother when you already have an idea about what your future holds. This is the reason why a lot of people like to get foresight about their life, because it makes life feel a lot easier that way. So start your day off the night before. Number three, grow up. Now, let me say this to everybody. I was saying it with absolute love and care, but grow up. Start to realize that you are a big being. You are so much more massive than the stuff that's outside of you. You're so much bigger than the constraints and the chains, quote unquote, that we put on ourselves. And so if you grow up spiritually, if you grow up mentally and emotionally, if you grow up intellectually, what you'll realize is actually that life gets better. At any moment, you can start to have a better life if you just grow up today. Number four, don't judge. Drop the judgment. Let me be clear with you. The more you judge things and people in your life, the more those things will come back to haunt you. Listen to me when I tell you. Jesus said it this way: judge not, unless ye be judged. For by the measure you measure a man with, you'll be measured by it also. So what happens is, anytime you judge anything, Trump, what's going on in Syria, anytime you judge anything, that energy comes back at you and it starts to impact you as well. So drop the judgment altogether. Send love, send light, be a blessing, bring peace, whatever resonates within you, but drop the judgment or else it will come back to haunt you. Number five, feelings are not facts. Let me be clear. Honor your emotions, honor what's going on within you internally, but realize that your feelings aren't always facts. And so if you hold on to your feelings as fact, and this is for my Cancerian listeners as well, if you hold on for your feelings as absolute fact, what you're going to start to realize is that you're going to start to really cut off some real true connections and some real true opportunities if you don't really heed those things. So understand that your feelings are important, and you need to definitely honor your emotions, but feelings are not facts. Honor your feelings, but get the facts and see how that balances, okay? Number six, routines and rituals give you consistency. Get some routines in your life. Get some rituals. I don't care if it's a regular diet. I don't care if it's a regular exercise program. I don't care if it's reading a book every night before you go to bed. Whatever your rituals are, get some rituals in your life, because rituals actually make life easier for you, and it actually gives you some spiritual discipline as well. So get rituals, because they really do help you. Number 7, drop the resentment. So this is the deal. Stuff happens to us, stuff affects us, stuff hits us really hard. And sometimes when it hits us, we get to this place where we resent either the person that did it, or we resent the situation that we're going through. If you could start to drop the resentment and start to, thank you, Spirit, work with the idea of reverence. And I'm going to do a whole teaching on reverence a little bit later. But work with this idea of reverence. You revere what life has to offer, whatever that looks like. If you start to work with reverence, you'll actually start to get a better mental disposition in any situation, in any circumstance, in anything that's going on. And so drop the resentment and build reverence. Number 8, honor yourself. Honor yourself. Honor who you are. Honor your values and your principles. Make sure that those things are so intact and so paramount to you that nothing can disturb the calm peace of your soul. Make sure that your values are paramount for you, because people and things will come into your life to get you to try to compromise what your values are. If that happens, you will start to hate yourself. Listen to me, because I know what I'm talking about. You'll start to hate yourself if you compromise your truth, your values. And so honor yourself by honoring your values, and it'll make you all the more better. We're talking about how you, at any moment you can have a better life. And these are some ways to do it, right? Number 9, enjoy a part of every day. Find something that you love to do. Find something that you enjoy. I don't care if it's gardening or sniffing the roses, or for me, it's watching Star Trek. I'm telling you, Star Trek, that's my thing. So I watch Star Trek Voyager. I watch Star Trek DS9. I watch Star Trek, what else is there? The Next Generation. I'm a Trekkie. So for me, that's a part of what I enjoy. Some people, my best friend likes Family Guy. So find something that you love and find something to enjoy a part of your everyday. And number 10, lastly, avoid threatening thinking. Now, this is a really powerful one, because a lot of people say negative thinking, but a lot of people don't really know what negative thinking really means for them, right? So I call it threatening thinking. Anything that threatens your joy, your peace, your happiness, your sensibility, anything that threatens who you know yourself to be, or anything that threatens your relationship. So listen to me. If you're in a relationship and cheating or lies or this or that or distrust or mistrust, these things threaten your relationship. Avoid threatening thinking, and that way you're not constantly bombarding your relationship or your life or your situation or even your finances with negative threatening thinking. When you avoid this, it actually makes life feel a lot easier and lets things flow a lot smoother in your life. Guys, I wanted to share this with you. These are 10 things that you can do that you can have a better life starting now, because at any moment things can change. At any moment things can open up for you, and at any moment you can have a better life, and I know that to be true. Listen, this is Reverend Q, the Master Oracle. Book a session. Get a session if you really want to tap into something that can open you up, give you insights and foresights for a better life. This is where it can start. Book a session. Click on the link below and subscribe to this channel. Let's go ahead and get connected, because at any moment things could change, and let's do it together. All right, I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Peace and blessings.